Hey everybody, out there in YouTube land or wherever you're watching this video from, Frank Stringini here. I had a question from an artist friend of mine who asked me, what do I do when my imagination is a little rusty, maybe I'm having artist block, I can't draw something just for fun, I just can't think of anything. This is what I do. I like to scribble a little something and then make pictures out of it. So let's see, I'm kind of seeing a little something here, and this kind of looks like a little hat, and here is maybe a couple of feet, and he's got like his hands right here, and maybe he's on skis, huh? And he's skiing down the slope. Okay? And he's got like a little hat with plaid design on it. Eh? Maybe he's like Snoopy. Let's just kind of shade that in a little bit. There we go. Hey, it is Snoopy. Snoopy cruising down the slopes. There you go. Alright, let's I'm doing this all in Flash, by the way. Let's try this kind of bizarro shape. Wow. Okay. Well, let's just see if I can picture something. This one's really tough. Well, I kind of made a star out of it, and it's hard to see beyond that. But I'm kind of seeing another dog. Maybe I just got dogs on the brain, you know. Let's see here. This is kind of a hat deal going on here, a little bit of a flip up, and I see kind of his mouth open. Just kind of cheat and fill that in there. And he's sort of let's have him maybe reaching over here for something. He's grabbing the old bottle of moonshine. He's like, hey, hand me that moonshine over there. And here he is with his feet. And he's just kind of like, hey, give me that thing. Woo-wee-yee-ho. He's having fun. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try a little. This time I'll look this way while I do it. Okay. What do we got here? Now don't shout it out. I'm gonna try to do this on my own. Oh boy. I guess we'll give this kind of a ducky sort of feel. A duck with teeth, and he's kind of sort of. Oh boy. This one is brutal. Woo! Make it a couple of characters. It's got a kind of a long butt, this sort of duck, and kind of cheat here and make something that doesn't actually exist. And this guy is sort of pulling the reins on this duck. So he's got these reins in his mouth. See, this guy's sort of riding the duck, I guess. He's a duck rider. Give him a little cowboy hat. That's okay. I'll excuse myself on that one. He's got his hands on the reins there, and he's maybe. Yeehaw, duck riders. I guess that's kind of a saddle, or maybe this is a saddle. I don't know. That's a stretch. Okay, we'll try this again. Alright. Okay. But, you know, I do so much character animation work. It's really hard for me to get past making everything into a little person. Give this guy a little bit of a derby. And maybe this guy, he's got a little cigar in his mouth. He's making a deal. Hey, I got a deal for you. Let me tell you a little deal I got for you, buddy. Look, it's like this. There's this guy, and he's just over there, and he's... So this is Scribble Doodle imagination exercise. Imaginary Scribble Doodles. That's what I guess you would call it. Imaginary Scribble Doodles. Oh, this one, man. Again with the cowboy hats. What's going on here? He's got sort of a poncho going on here. Riding off into the sunset. And any one of these doodles, you could go back over them and draw them maybe a little bit better, and then you would have like a real piece of artwork. Let's try a really scratchy looking one. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I guess this kind of looks like a tongue. And then give this a bit of a chin. And hey, we all know who this is. It's me, Mario. This is a really bizarre take on Mario, I guess. I'll just kind of thicken up that mustache. It's Nintendo's Mario. More or less. I don't know. Beep bop 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 bop. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's go to the. I don't know. It kind of looks like teeth. And let's make another eye right here. It's a little bit conflicted in his thoughts. So he's kind of doing one of these deals. Don't really know what he's thinking. Let's give him a different kind of hat. You know, maybe a little bit more of a baseball cap. There we go. And his teeth are going way out of here. And as for this, I'm just going to turn it into a whisker. This guy's going to become sort of a kitty kind of looking character. I don't know. Maybe make it like he hasn't gotten a lot of sleep. And I don't know what that is shooting out of his nose. Maybe it's a booger. It looks kind of like a pterodactyl hummingbird or something. You know, little friendly hummingbird thingy stinging him on his nose. Maybe it's saying hi. He's saying hi. He's a nice pterodactyl bird. It's like, what is this? Let's scale that down. I want it to fit on the screen so I can actually see what the heck I drew. There we go. Interesting. And let's do one more. Let's try something simpler. Alright. I feel like I've done that one before, haven't I? It looks very... Well, I'll stick with it. I'll try to think outside the box with this one. So let's put like a little bit of eyes right there. And maybe an other side of glasses. Make this a perspective thing. Like here's one set of glasses. Here's the other set of glasses in front of the other eye. And he's giving that Mario mustache a little more traditional. And he's sort of looking upwards. And he's looking up. And like, you know, what's up there? And we'll give him a little puffy hairdo. His glasses are sort of wrecked a little bit. So I don't know what's going on in front of his nose here. I always try to use all the lines if I can. Don't have to, but I like to. It's part of the challenge. And what's going on here is, this is how out of the box you can think. Somebody has built, unfortunately for him, a tiny railroad track over his... Maybe this isn't as out of the box as I thought it was going to be. Maybe he's not a giant. Maybe he's a guy who collects trains, and he is inspecting the train track for his train. Let's add a little engine here. You know, a little... Gosh, you would not think people actually pay me for my artwork by looking at this doodles. So here he is. He's a train connoisseur, and he's having a great time just looking at the miniature train track that he's spent all his time and energy and money on. And here's a little mountain. Yeah. So he's a train enthusiast. There we go. Train enthusiast. All right, and that's going to do it. Let's review all these drawings once again. We have Snoopy on the slopes. We have Jed Clampett the dog, or was it? No, Granny was the one that was the moonshine on Beverly Hillbillies. But Snoopy, Jed the dog, the Duck Rider. Kind of looks like a parrot. Maybe Sleazy the parrot. I don't know why. I don't know why I think of him as sleazy. You know, he's just kind of a guy that strikes a deal. But we'll call him Sleazy the parrot. Poncho. I guess we'll just call the picture Poncho, because he happens to have a poncho. And then, of course, Mario. Not a very flattering image of Mario. And he's we'll call this hummingbird attack. And the last one, train guy, or train enthusiast. So which one do you think was the best? I'd love to hear your comments down below and read them. Maybe even reply back if you have a question, or I just feel like it. But have a wonderful day. I will see everybody. Well, I may not see you, but I will talk to you again soon. Perhaps. Bye-bye.